The final challenge mode. San Albertus fixed layout, Mediterranean. Let's do it. And we're off. San Albertus.
What do you get when you cross a paleo curation company with a dinosaur-loving architect? Oh, it's not a joke. That's what's going on here. And it's also why we absolutely can't add or remove any fences. In their words, the layout is already perfection. Oh, and get this. No genetic modification either. Some people can be so demanding. Like me. Break's over. Time to get to work.
Okay, pausing. Alright, so we've got... Yeah, those are certainly some pens that exist. But a lot of pens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 enclosures. Control center is there. Arrival point is there. The government response facility. An activity center and a science center. Not a lick of power currently in the place. So. And I can't check if I have any DNA without building something first. Alright, so I think we'll start probably just here. Now, if I put down a hatchery... Okay, I can attach to the fence. So that is something we can do. Which does actually change the fence a little bit, technically. Alright. So, defaulting to the path I had at the end of the last challenge mode, which is a little surprising. Which path is this? Broken? No. Oh, it's rustic. Okay. Alright, can I see what we have, if anything? Okay, absolutely nothing, but we can see the park's roster. So we've got a decent spread of carnivores. And we've got some notable herbivores. Not much on the cheap end is what I'm noticing here. We got like theriophorans and ceratopsians and sauropods. I'm not actually sure who would be a good starter in this situation. Might have to be like a ceratopsian. Let's get power in. Maybe, yeah, I think we'll just kind of slap it in here somewhere. Rotate it a smidge. And then this is unpowered, and this fence over here is unpowered. So we might as well just do one about there. Okay, and nothing's researched, so does that mean we have nothing that we can actually currently excavate without doing research either? Yeah, okay. So, interesting. This is kind of starting from nothing in terms of animal choice. I like that at least. So these are all way too expensive. Wow, nothing below 9. That's actually crazy. I'm thinking we gotta go for something like Styracosaurus. Or maybe like Nodosaurus would be good. Or we just, you know, do both, probably, honestly. If I do ceratopsians, I'm just going to do all the goddamn ceratopsians again. Yeah, maybe I don't want to do... Well, we kind of have to. Because, like, we can't put ankylosaurs and stegosaurs together. We, like, have to do ceratopsians again. Alright, let's get some science going. We need a 9. Logistics. 3 faster. This is already really bad. Cheaper synth with 3 genetics, but a 0 logistics. Or a 122. that's terrible. I have to re-roll this. I can't. This is not functional. Like, I'm just gonna straight re-roll. 3 altruistic, 70k. Dude, this is hideous. What am I supposed to do with this? We got a genetics specialist. That'll get us to 5 logistics. Let's take the genetics. What about staff upgrades? Maybe we can squeeze out staff quick. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 2 would do it. Or I do 1 point here, then I would need 3. Or we grab a 2, and then we do the point afterwards. It would have to be this one. Alright, I mean, we have to, right? Yeah, it's not worth speeding this up. This is super quick, so 20 seconds. Just run it. Oh, I guess that the unlock condition there was hiring a scientist, so it didn't pop up till afterwards. Fair. Alright. We need the staff center first. Yeah, they exit that way. Alright, so... we need one more, so it is going to be you. Okay. 20 seconds on that. I'm surprised the par time on this one is so quick. Yeah, animals dying next to food is a staple of the game, unfortunately. All right, let's look at the costs here. So Nasudo is 47, you're 45, you're 29, 34, 51. So I might do Styrac. Actually, yeah, single dig site, second cheapest, well, third cheapest. Yeah, and it's my favorite, so, you know. We do have an activity center, so people are coming in. Maybe the idea is partially the activity center finances the park in a way. We're at path capacity. Yeah, we can get a restroom in here.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom.
I guess start working on just like generic park infrastructure in the meantime. Path capacity is probably going to be a thing, so we'll do that. Okay, selling you, and if I can find you, selling you. 73%. Going back. I could hasten the extraction on round 2. Or I could just synth now. I mean, with $3 million and an attraction, like, I think I'm just gonna wait for it to be completed. That might block things in a little bit there. I'll just put it like here. Okay, it was good to wait because that actually is like a perfect that we could shave off a lot of time. 20 seconds by doubling up, might as well. All right, Styrac. We'll just go ahead and randomize. And then, yeah, the traits tab is completely inaccessible. Well, I mean, it's accessible, but completely unmodifiable, of course. And just you. Ooh, we might not have what we need to do the hatch, but we have 1 point left we can distribute. So there is that. All right, environment. We've got kind of a gully in the middle. I can make that the water. Smooth it a little bit. All right. 3 eggs. Any desired pop is 2. We do have an aggressive, so that maybe I don't want. Wait, can we hatch males already? You don't have to... I guess we could in the last park too, right? We never had to do a research thing. Is that... Was that only a research requirement in campaign? Huh. I think I like this gray and blue male. I think we'll do these two. All right, then yeah, we got to put a point into you, which is a little suboptimal, but we'll do it. All right. Away we go. This hillside here looks kind of weird. Maybe I want to smooth it.
Synthesis procedure complete. Incubation personnel, please stand by.
All right. I wonder if male research is a thing in Sandbox, because if it's not, I probably want to look at porting that in and locking off the males until like later in progression for the mod, the difficulty mod, because pre-breeding your animals is like too good.
This animal is like a prehistoric rhino. If you want to get scientific about it, it's called the Styracosaurus. Though I prefer Rhino Dino personally, huh? It's a plant eater. And even the toughest of plants are no
Okay,
match for that
wetland
horn plus that
with
beak.
some cover. We'll let them move around. They'll find it. All right, amenity coverage. Yeah, probably worth getting an amenity in here. Started on that. See if we are profitable. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Well, let's get our staff doing something. Maybe unlocking nests right away would be good. And that leaves us with 7 logistics. We can go out and do another expedition. I could do Loki. I do enjoy me a Loki. Churros. Alright, and then drinks, and I guess we'll just keep going right down the line. Maybe. Maybe not. It must be this that's the problem. Also won't let me do it there. I don't know, man. Shit's weird. Shit's weird. White, green, orange, and yellow. Alright. Actually, yeah, let's look at the ratings real quick. 16 species, 10% guess, income per minute, contracts completed. Okay, we should definitely be doing contracts. Enclosure mates, probably pretty good if we're already... Ooh, expedition is almost the same. Yeah, expedition's better. We do need a hotel already. Path capacity is holding out. That probably won't last. So here's what I'm thinking. With a hotel... maybe back here in this corner would be good. Because then it covers kind of the corners of these two exhibits. And as we expand and path capacity ends up being an issue, this helps with that. So, given that we are not going to be adding exhibits to the park anywhere, we might as well do, you know, do whatever here with the space we're given for putting other things in the park. Put in a generator. Yeah, that coverage is pretty okay. Why not? Okay, we have $3 million bucks. 20 seconds on this animal check. You have not moved back by the water because you're too busy goofing around. Medium amenities already available. Kind of surprising. That was quick. All right, medium nest. We're going to put it over here under the assumption that they expand that way. All right, expedition done. Fossils. Three, 5. All right, pretty good. All right, let's get the rest of the infrastructure in here. So, I can do upgrades for 3. Honestly, with $3 million bucks, this is probably fine. Might as well. And then we can get our medical and maintenance put in. Whoa, calm down, medical. Jeez. Obstructed by the path, sure. You say so, I guess. Alright, maintenance posts and ranger posts. So, maintenance first. We need to cover that there. So maybe like here. Or maybe all the way over here. Okay, if we put one here, yeah, then the other one can go here. The rest of that can wait.
A comfortable dinosaur is one that's significantly easier to manage. Keeping them content should be a priority.
It's not my fault. See, they're happy. You're just complaining. Why is this lump so lumpy? There. All right, Loki, viable. Fossils are in. All right, upgrading things. I think we'll do cheaper research for now because there will be other things to research. Staff center, we can do costs. Yeah. Response. Scanners. Medical. Darting, probably. 90K is worth the investment. Maintenance. I could wait. 225 on Storm. Yeah, that's a little pricey. Let's not do that yet. Then Expedition, we would have cheaper. Cheaper's probably worth it because it's only 180. I think we do that. I think it'll pay for itself. And then we have... Oh, shoot. I think if I would have done this first, improved construction would actually be saving money. Should I throw money right into administration? It's saving me 10% on salary, but it is a huge upfront cost. I think we're fine. I think we can do it. Alright, I think we're going to upgrade the amenities already. Looks like we're not done with Loki either. Fine. And have you found the nest? No valid. You still aren't quite at the nest. That's fine. Alright, medium amenities. Probably just go ahead and strip these out right now. Well, see, they're a little underperformed. I think it's probably... Okay, let's get rid of one of them. This is drinks. We'll use the one as the check on whether or not this is a net gain. Because I don't actually like know off the top of my head if it's going to be. It should be like, I guess, yeah, energy drinks. Okay, so profit 18, profit 15.
Any good manager has to know how to delegate, and I'm one good manager. Observe.
We'll take ticket
I'm handing
sales.
this task to you.
Okay, it is worth upgrading. Immediately. Alright, some white and yellow, no, orange and green. And then yellow and green, I guess, is good. Why? But why? Okay. Now it's fine. Inconsistencies. Alright, then everybody's back from their jobs. Last Loki fossil on maybe... If I split these two, then I can do the synth and not have to rest. So I think we do it like that. Hey, Big Biff to Benji, welcome back. I don't know what your message is supposed to mean. I'm sure it was very insightful. Thank you for the follow. Bought my first video game. Appreciate it. Alright, Loki's done. Let's get a Loki. To go with our Styrac. The best two Ceratopsians in the game. Well, get a few Lokis to go with our Styrac, that is. If I do you... It's a 4. There's no way I can do it without having to use the genetics for both. So we'll just run it. And we'll maybe roll the dice. 2 aggressive? Damn. Desired pop is 4. That's pretty rough. Okay, so we don't hatch yet then, I think. I think what we do... We are going to rest you, and then we'll do a second round, and then we'll go from there. I've never heard Rastafarian typed out in chat, I'll say that much. You're checking out some JWE3 streams? Good to hear you. Or good to hear that. Video game, welcome to the stream. JWE3 is pretty fun. I wish it was a little more difficult, but it's very nice. And mods can make it more difficult, so that's what we'll do eventually. Start modding. Yeah, the game looks very nice visually. We just got to get the management tuned, I think. Okay, everybody's back. I should be doing a thing, which is more Lokis. All right, round 2 also only gives us 2, but at least this time they're not aggressive. I'm happy enough with both of these females. I think we'll take these 2 females and the male from the other group. We'll do a 3-in-1 split. It's probably optimal. Hey, Jayski, welcome to the stream. We're on the last challenge mode here. What is this one? This is San Albertus, the Malta one. Hey, Rugops, welcome to the stream as well. Oh, I'm well versed in making the game more difficult. First video game. I did a bunch of modding in JWE2 to make some difficult runs, so. Alright, let's hatch these ones and then release both together. Back to back, rather. I'm just going to push it. I want to get these done. So, just hopefully they won't be mad. We've just started, Rugops. We're on the second animal. I mean, you can always make a suggestion. Nothing's stopping you. yeah. I'm good at taking every game I play and making it as difficult and annoying as possible. By intention. Challenge runs are the name of the game. Alright. So this is our male and female pair, yeah.
You got this Parker star! Great stuff. Hey, get us to 5 stars and I'll get your name tattooed on my back. That was a joke, huh?
Yeah, I do a lot of modded stuff. Not with 3 so far because it's still early in lifespan, but just generically playing video games, I do a lot of modded stuff. Pokemon ROM hacks, stuff like that. Alright, so we have fiber. They'll have wetland and cover when they move deeper into the enclosure. I think we don't really need to keep an eye on them. So let's decide our next thing to do here. Exhibits in this park loosely formation-based? Maybe? The best thing you do to make Pokemon Sword difficult is just never touch the Dynamax mechanic or whatever. Because then you got to figure out a way to stall out 3 turns of taking an absolute pounding in the gyms. Yeah, it's going to end up being a big pen with a lot of herbivores because we kind of have to do it. If we tried to make these loosely formation-based, I don't know how well that would work out. The roster is a little on the limited side. I think we're kind of here just to get it done, really. All right, I think I want to maybe get another dig site going. I mean, I was planning on doing Notosaurus anyway in this pen, so we could do Chasmo as well, just to get it in there. I don't have any problem with that. Let's rest. We're disgruntled. I forgot we pushed that. Did Chasmo... Chasmo was not on that node. We could do one of these. Or we could just do some research, maybe. Let's take a look. Scientist training's not bad. Power... But I don't have the 7 right now. We should do power, I think, maybe. Tractions could be a thing to do, too. I might do galleries. Yeah, let's do this. I forget what would be optimal for a Ceratopsian. It would be... Might be the platform is optimal, actually. Maybe I should just check the spreadsheet I have, you know? Yeah, we can use Kentro here. Alright, see you later, first video game. Thanks for coming by again. Alright, that's done. The resting is done. I think maybe I'll knock out power real quick. We didn't even bother in the last park, but maybe I will do it here. Early enough that it'll make a difference, I think. That leaves us with our genetics specialist here. I could synth maybe another round of Styrax because we only have one male, one female. So this gives us an opportunity to get more breeding done. On the same token, let's put another medium nest in here. Species isolation, not isolated. Okay, so the Lokis want to be alone. We could put the nest further away, and then maybe they end up being alone on accident. For now, I'm just going to slap it down here and not worry about it.
Synthesis procedure complete. Incubation personnel, please stand by.
Alright, 3 viable eggs. Good, cool. Take the female there. I think we'll take that female. I mean, I could just do 3 females to go with the 1 buck. Sure. The 1 stud and his herd of cows. Alright. To use, you know, cowboy lingo, I guess. Alright. There they go. We missed out on the bonus on the contract, unfortunately. Okay, when this one's done resting, I could do another dig site then. What should we add currently? I don't know, maybe I'll dig up trike because it's cheap. If we end up needing like 1 animal at the end to throw in, it can be Triceratops. Okay, wide path just finished. That's better. Give me that. Ticket sales.
At this rate, you might finally unseat me as employee of the month. I mean, I choose who gets it, so you won't. But you still did a great job.
That's not how employee of the month should work, Cabot. That's very unfair of him. Let's do path upgrade. Brush, medium. Oh, weird. They have a little plaza here. Like, there's almost no other embellishments in this entire park except for that little plaza. Surprising. I don't know if you can even call that a plaza. It's like a single planter. What did I want to do? I had a thing. We did power. We're going to get power in there. What was I going to do? Can't quite do hatchery upgrades. We should push that, though. I guess I was going to do a new dig site unlock. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get the Notosaur dig site. And then we'll split up tasks after that. Publicity rating plus 50% lose fossils or take a hit. For trike? I think we lose a lot of money. This is like a 20k dig site. I think we just say fuck it. Let him have it. Take the fossils away. I don't care. Alright, Notosaurus. That's a 3. Staff upgrades. Okay, now it's 20 seconds on that. I guess comfort low. I don't believe
Not what
you.
guests come here to see, but boy, is it critical. That infrastructure investment will pay off, I'm sure of it.
All right. We need 9 genetics on this. I have 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. Okay, I do have points. I can do 7. Yeah, let's just do... We'll put the point in here. Actually... No, because I don't have any dedicated welfare. No, let's just... I'm like too conservative economically in this game. I like hold back under the idea that I'm going to need like, you know, to keep money for a rainy day as if I was playing JWE2, and I'm just not. So like, just push. Just keep pushing research. Who cares about money? 7 and a 2. And then our extraction person, I want them to have a 3rd point in genetics so they can actually use their faster extraction bonus. Goddamn shrimp, stop moving. And get a benefit from that. Alright, yeah, see, we're at like $2 million. Who cares? Money's nothing. Notosaurus. Sometimes you gotta get groceries. It's just the way it is. I understand. I don't know if I'm gonna bother using the marketplace. I suppose I oughta. I just don't really care that much about the marketplace when I'm not doing like a dedicated marketplace type run. Yeah, the free update is good. There's some nice stuff coming for sure. Also, welcome to the stream, Finger Bros. Okay, Notosaurus done. Faster extraction. Live up to your name. Kentrosaurus? Sure. Oh yeah, I did this, right? Oh, and I can put an upgrade in the maintenance facility at this point, I think. Just in case a storm does roll in, and I guess we'll put that in there. Faster extraction. Notosaurus. Alright, 2 eggs, both viable. Double blank. Double blank. Did I not randomize, or did I really just roll 4 blanks? Honestly, Notosaurus blank is not really a downgrade. Let's go with the Borealopelta male. And then just female on the other one for the pair. 3 unskippable AI-generated ads? That's brutal.
Incubation complete. Prepare asset for release.
Ads are especially awful these days. Okay, large amenities available.
This animal, the Notosaurus, is shy and likes to keep to itself.
He's got
Okay,
some
not
different
like me.
requirements.
But it does have thick skin. Like me. Sometimes.
Oh, he's already got his pasture need. What am I doing? We'll scatter a little bit of leaf in some other areas here. You're already mad at me for missing water, despite the fact that... How are you this pissed about the tiny amount of water you don't have? I was gonna say. A little surprising there. Alright, next. What are next? Not worth doing. Get me the rest of the Kentro. On maybe you. Should I grab another person? I think we should probably just grab another person. A logistics specialist would be decent. Cheaper research, not really worth it. Reroll. 7 logistics. I like it. Just seeing what else we got. Alright, dig sites. Baraki. We mentioned it before. I think we'll do this, and then we'll rest Jara. Yeah, the lack of gene mod in JWE3 doesn't feel very impactful at all, honestly. Like we haven't used gene mods in like the last 2 challenge modes, I feel like, either. Because like humility working the way it does, if you're breeding animals, you can't guarantee the juveniles are going to be happy, so like why bother? All right, we got 3 here. Faster extract. Expedition map. If we do Brockie, then where are we going to put that? So let's start thinking about that. I can't... Okay, I guess we could move these guys over to these smaller side pens and try Brockie in this big one here. Right as the Styrax start breeding. Yeah. Or we put it all the way back here. Hold on. How far are we from, like, monorails? I do need that. That's true. Total dinosaur population or male population? Probably total. 800 guests is the unlock condition. I think we should just use like one of these for our Brockie enclosure. How many eggs? 5? Very nice. So if we're going to do like Brockie back here, then like a large theropod enclosure, then maybe we run some paths. I don't know. Or maybe these can both be sauropod enclosures. There's probably like an optimal way to like decide on the layout here, but I feel like if we run a path all the way over here, it's going to suck. Maybe we don't do the Brockie right away. Maybe we get the Kentro out like over here in this small pen, and then once we hit the threshold for monorails, then we put the monorail in, and then we do Brockie. It's probably fine. We're busy enough doing other stuff. All right, Kentro. So this, the JWE one then has no male-female sexual dimorphism. But then again, the regular one barely has any anyway. So, like, who cares? And they're going to be mixed up anyway, right? Because for whatever reason, you can't lock in a single variant. If you do random, at least. So I think we'll just go with vibes and not worry about which variant is which. Or we could do, like, Pierce for the male. That way, the males are bigger. I don't know. Was every male? No, this one was another one. Or we can have the sneaky male, you know. The female presenting male form, like from Prehistoric Planet. That could be our headcanon. Let's do this. 2 and 2? Sure. And that leaves me a dig team. I have to put you on this. Yeah, we should find a welfare specialist. So we can split this up more. I don't think we had one currently. 7 minutes on new candidates. So yeah, we'll keep an eye out for a welfare. Yeah, maybe we could put like one Brockie in this pen for now, then we can move him to the big pen later and then breed more or something. That might work. Okay, they're like dropping in the low spot already. I wonder if I can sneak water in there still. Or if it'll be blocked because they're coming in. That's pretty bad. Alright, just push it back. We could leave the ridge here. Sure. Can be a deliberate design choice. And then we did viewing platforms, so we should probably get this. In particular, because I want to check the appeal and verify that this was worth doing.
We have added a new viewing platform.
It's going to be hard to tell, actually, because the numbers are going to be all mixed up.
The name Kentrosaurus supposedly means prickle lizard. Considering it can swing that spiky tail at 30 miles an hour,
Could
you'd
it?
be lucky to walk away with just a prickle, huh?
Could it? 30 miles an hour? Is that based on anything? All right.
We have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our
You want fiber. Needs a lot of fiber in his diet. I was expecting rocks to appear on the ledge. That doesn't do anything either. Is it just not tall enough, I guess, to trigger it? Suppose not. Inconsistent.
Okay,
probably
we
just
all
smooth
need
it
to
out
remain
then.
Calm. Stay cool, as it were. It's the animals that are stressed, not us. We're relaxed. Or at least we will be when you handle the on-edge dino.
Pentro and Centro, yeah, they're being very similarly named, or possibly exactly the same name, just different spelling. I don't actually know the lore there, per se. Medical scan. Really? On the fourth one because it was in the hatchery too long? Bullshit. Bullshit. Alright, I'm sitting here doing nothing, which is bad. I suppose we'll keep going on that Brocky. And it was, I don't remember again. It is, wait. I guess we could pin that. That's fine. I forgot what my other train of thought got forgotten. Mobile vet, check it. I was thinking about a research thing, and then I forgot what it was. I forgot what I was thinking about. I guess it's because I'm getting old. Alright, alright, that's all covered. Avian pox. Seriously? Hold on. That turn radius, though. Alright, avian pox on you. Nobody else can do it. Rest you. I think we'll just hold off on processing. We'll just go dig more Brock. Life is about to find a way. Cool idea for Patagon. I like that we got 2 black and 2 red. That's fun.
Fine work. I respect someone who can get results, and get them fast.
Alright, keep spamming contracts. We don't want to fall behind on those. Disease-free seems fine. You need more fiber.
Your incredible work is giving me the easiest job in the world as your boss. Careful now, or you'll make me lazy.
Might as well breed them.
Why aren't you laughing?
Multiple nests required. Really? Kentrosaurus are communal nesters. How about that? I would not have thought that. That would not jump into my mind as a communally nesting animal. All right, monorail available. Let's do it. So if I'm doing that, let's actually move these nests out of here. So I think we'll go with the big pen, or should I go with this secondary pen? Nah, it's Brocky. It takes up a lot of space. Let's go big pen, especially if we start breeding these. I don't know if we've bred any stegosaurs before. Yeah, maybe they're all communal and I just never made any of them. Could be a thing. Alright, there's our nesting site. Get some water in here. This whole thing is just kind of multi-level. Let's do two watering holes, one down here. Oh, I could do a little waterfall. A little waterfall action maybe. Intensity slope up. Okay. That's not bad. I don't like the rock on the top being there like it is, though. Is that rock always going to be there? Oh, is this rock decorative? This is part of the structure they put in here. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. So I guess I either delete it or I position the water. Maybe it just go, yeah, a little further out. Like... That's, the corners are weird. Sure, whatever. All right. Maybe I don't need to make the little recessed hole to start putting the water in anymore either. Maybe the water level is not as awkward as it was in 2. Still gets a little awkward. Yeah, we could throw a little deep water in for vibes. The sauropods move through it, it's fun. Something like that, I guess. A little fun. Okay, animals and other things. So the monorail is 20 seconds out. That is these two. We have still fossils we can do. We have money. I like money. Maybe we have a 3 dig site we can do. Chung, I don't know, I like Chung, but I might do, maybe we do like Stego this time. Do I want a Pato at all? I don't know. I don't know what I want. I guess I might dig up Chung. Yeah, I don't know if we've seen a sauropod weight at all. We haven't really put it... Like, there's not much reason to give them deep water. Like Biocraft says, they don't actually need it. So you don't really find yourself in much of an opportunity for them to actually use it. Yeah, I guess I'll just do Chung. Whatever. You're going to suggest it? Okay. Well, perfect then. Okay, these guys are good. So that's done. Let's queue up the sedation here. Let's get the monorail going. I think we'll snake it around the perimeter. And then probably kind of in front of these exhibits. That way we're not taking up valuable exhibit space with the pillars on the bottom of the monorail track. Which do seem to influence subtly the available space. And then for the station, we'll put this up here near the entrance somewhere. Just put it like kind of right there. Okay. Gigant and Momenchi? Yeah, we could do that. Can Chung and Gigant still go together? I don't remember. I think they do, right? Alright, so we got this exhibit. I think we'll do a viewing gallery right about here, and then maybe we do a couple of towers. Do I do a tour? I have the remote, but the remote's not very good for large animals. A tour would be okay. I could do a balloon as well. We haven't really used a balloon in a while. It's probably not that bad. Also, I never put in power. So we should probably do that. And how are we doing on time for this episode? We're at an hour. Well, alright. I think we should end the episode here. I can get the power set up between episodes. Oops. How did I delete that? What? How dare you? How dare you? Alright.